UFC, I can't stand. That to me is like a bar fight. And I know the practitioners will say, no, you're wrong. The months of training we do, why don't you just grab a beer bottle and hit the other guy over the head? That's the next stage from UFC. Hate it. First question, with all that action, what kind of training does he do? You mean what kind of training do I do? I train. I keep fit. The lightsaber fight in The Phantom Menace, Ewan McGregor and myself, I'll tell you what we did the first day that we had to take our lightsabers out. And Ewan and I did this exactly at the same time. We pulled out our lightsaber and went, George Lucas said, you don't have to do the sound effects. We put those in later. We felt like twats. So it's like having, a sword fight, only they're lasers that they add in afterwards, UFC, I can't stand. That to me is like a bar fight. And I know the practitioners will say, no, you're wrong. The months of training we do, why don't you just grab a beer bottle and hit the other guy over the head? That's the next stage from UFC. Hate it. That little leprechaun, Conor McGregor. Oh, please. He gives Ireland a bad name. I know he's fit, and I admire him for that, but can't take it. Next time I come into Dublin Airport, Neeson, I'll show you. My diet, well, I eat food. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I miss cigarettes. I loved cigarettes. I'm off them now 28 years. If you smoke, stop. Dead serious. Fruit, vegetables. I gave up meat about a year ago. Don't really miss it. And make sure there's always a potato on your plate, being Irish. Potatoes get a bad rap. It's the butter. Potatoes are healthy, they're good, they're nutritious. And they keep my people in Ireland alive. My toughest action movie role? That's a good question. There's no one that sort of comes to mind. When I'm with my stunt coordinator, Mark Vanslow, if there's a fight sequence, we get together with the stunt guys and we essentially choreograph a dance. And we rehearse it, and we rehearse it, and then when we're finished rehearsing, we rehearse it again. So that when the camera turns, we do it as if it's the first time. And touching wood, we've never had an injury, not even a scrape. Next question. Well, the skills I've acquired over a long career making me a nightmare, but that's going into a different avenue. I hope I'm not a nightmare. Skills. I tie very good fly fishing knots. I can boil an egg, boil the water first, introduce the egg on a spoon into the bottom of the small saucepan. Start the timer, 3 minutes. If it's a duck egg, 4 minutes. If it's an ostrich egg, 8 to 10 minutes. The Tekken movies. Was that me? I'll give you one tip from my stunt coordinator. If there's a description of changing the ammo in a gun or whatever, never do it fast. Do it accurately, and always remember, smooth is fast on camera. So instead of doing this, you just do it smooth, and on camera that will look like speed lightning. No, Star Wars, no. As much as I admire them, there's just so many of them now. They're like. So I've lost track, unfortunately, but there's too many of them. Would I play a villain in the latest reincarnation of Batman? No, I've already done that in Batman Begins with Christian Bale. I was Ra's al Ghul. He wasn't really a bad guy. He was trying to reorganize the world as it needs to be organized. No, I wouldn't. And I hear the latest Batman is like 3 hours long. Hello? Thomas Sangster, lovely actor from Love Actually. We actually did a little sequel 3-4 years ago for Red Nose Day. And Thomas his face was exactly the same, but he was like 6 feet. It was kind of quite strange. Terrific little actor. Big actor now, I should say. I've got this film that's coming out called Marlowe, based on Raymond Chandler. He was a wonderful novelist, and he created this private investigator called Philip Marlowe. He used to be in the police force, was drummed out because of alcohol problems. But he still has a Arthurian spirit that he wants justice. And he treads on both sides of the law. But he's fascinating. Here we go. Ready for this. Rapid fire. 1. Qui-Gon or Ra's al Ghul? Ra's al Ghul, because he's badass. 2. Working as a team or working alone? Movies, you always work as a team. Everybody's of equal importance. It's not the main actor, main actors. Everybody's equal importance in my book. 3. Being on stage or being on camera? The theatre, treading the boards. I used to do that. Camera, I think. But I do love seeing my mates. Ray Fiennes, Tom Hollander, brilliant. 4. Period piece or modern day storytelling? Okay, it's cool to act in armor, you know. What did you say, my darling? You called me. A what? Go for your sword. What? I said go for your sword. So that's fun. 5. Falling in love or kicking ass? Guess. You've heard the stories. Potatoes or Lays? Potatoes. Potatoes. Going back to amateur boxing or going back to the Guinness factory? I'd say the Guinness factory, actually. Driving a forklift truck. Yeah, having a couple of beers of a Friday evening after you wrap. I'm sorry, not wrap. Quit work. Clock out. Making Taken 4 or joining the MCU? Neither. Okay, you've heard what I've got to say. Thanks for watching. Remember, team. Always team.